A Fort Worth dentist is behind bars tonight, accused of giving a 4-year-old girl lethal doses of sedatives during what should have been a routine dental procedure. Our Amelia Magavro is live for us in the newsroom with the shocking details of what investigators say happened in all of this. Amelia.
Yeah, Ken, in fact, Dr. Chriselle Hemphill was just arrested about a couple of hours ago. And according to the newly released arrest warrant, investigators say she gave that 4-year-old girl a dangerous amount of sedatives all before what should have been a routine procedure. And tonight, her family says they're simply trying to remember the little girl they lost. What should have been a routine trip to the dentist became the day Aitana Rodriguez Arriaga died. 4-year-old Aitana went to Cuddle Kids Dental Care in Fort Worth for what investigators say was a routine tongue-tie procedure administered by the owner, Dr. Chriselle Hemphill. But according to the arrest warrant, Aitana was given 3 different sedation meds, including meperidine, known as Dermarol, along with nitrous oxide gas, commonly known as laughing gas. Investigators say after the procedure, Aitana became unresponsive. The warrant says Dr. Hemphill began CPR, but Aitana died at the hospital. The Tarrant County medical examiner later ruled Aitana's death was caused by meperidine toxicity. According to the arrest warrant, the medical examiner told investigators the amount of meperidine found in Aitana's system would have been high for an adult, and the medication was given to her twice or double dosed. The warrant goes on to say doctors told investigators 200 to 500 nanograms per millimeter of meperidine is considered normal for an adult. The level found in Aitana's system was measured at about 793 nanograms per millimeter. Wednesday, Hemphill was arrested outside her dental office, facing a felony charge of injury to a child causing serious bodily injury. And Aitana's parents couldn't speak on camera, but on a GoFundMe page they posted months ago, they described their daughter as filled with life and kindness, saying her presence always lit up a room and brought so much joy to everyone around her. Hemphill has been a licensed dentist, in fact, in Texas since 2017. We've also reached out to the Texas State Board of Dental Examiners to ask whether they have opened its own investigation and whether Hemphill has any prior disciplinary history with the state. Ken, back to you.
All right, Amelia, thank you very much. Some new developments tonight in a grand jury that has now indicted multiple people in a prostitution and racketeering scandal in Godley. All of it involved a former police chief and 2 officers. Michael and Ashley Ketcherside were indicted on charges of participating in an enterprise through racketeering, money laundering of more than $150,000, and continuous promotion of prostitution. Former Godley Police Chief Matthew Cantrell, along with former officers Jeremy Arbuthnot and Solomon Omatoya, were indicted for engaging in organized criminal activity. Former chief with additional indictments for promotion of prostitution and 2 counts of sexual assault. Cantrell's mother, Regina, was indicted on allegations that she was checking on the Johnson County criminal jail system to see if warrants were issued on her son. Prosecutors say all 6 people were involved in a years-long criminal enterprise run by the Ketcherside couple. They say the prostitution operation targeted political opponents, including school board members and city leaders as well. Also new tonight, an arrest in the murder of a Grapevine woman 45 years ago. 79-year-old Larry Brown is in custody tonight in the Tarrant County Jail. Beverly Bruneau was found strangled to death in Grapevine back in 1981. Jail records show Brown is from Loveland, Colorado. He was recently indicted by a Tarrant County grand jury. Now, we have asked Grapevine Police for more information. We will share more details just as soon as we have those with us. Right now, though, a flood emergency is not yet over in Texas Hill Country. More than 15 inches of rain has fallen across the region since Monday. Emergency crews have been waiting in floodwaters all day to make some of these rescues. So far, though, no reports of any deaths, even after the storm system spun up a tornado near San Antonio this morning. Governor Greg Abbott tonight putting this flooding threat into perspective for us, comparing it to last year's devastating and deadly floods.
The 4th of July floods last year had rainfall of 20.29 inches. The expected rainfall during this rainstorm is expected to be more than 30 inches. More rain than what occurred during the flood last year.
Surely the governor, what he's talking about, though, is a stretched out time frame for this, right? Not just in one night like we had last year.
A lot of these high totals we've seen over the last 48 hours, it's a little bit longer of a time. It's still a whole lot of water, and we are expecting more for South and Central Texas. This is a look at the excessive rainfall outlook. This was for today, and you'll notice in areas where we see that pink shading, that's near spots like Uvalde. That is where we are looking at a level 4 out of 4 risk for excessive rain. Now let's take a look at tomorrow's. It's not pink, but it is still that level 3 out of 4 risk, which means this is a significant flooding risk for these areas as we do head through the next couple of days. I want to give you a look at some of the totals we have seen over the last 48 hours. Uvalde, we were looking at 16.61 inches already, with more expected. We're talking an additional 2 to 8 inches of rain for South and Central Texas. Bernie coming in at 15.6 inches, Goss Creek 15.5, Big Spring Canyon over 15 inches there. Places like Kendall, nearly 15 inches. We look at Kerrville. We're looking at 6 inches of rain just in the last 48 hours. These are significant rains, all thanks to this area of low pressure that is pumping in Gulf moisture, and it's a lot of Gulf moisture to work with. As the sun sets, you'll notice how those showers dissipate, but there is still a flood watch in effect until Friday for those areas. And for us close to home, we'll still deal with a few scattered showers, and where those showers do set up, they will carry a localized flood risk, something we've seen the last couple of days, that ponding on the roads. Nothing like what they're seeing south of us, but something to keep in mind, especially as you hit the roads. We will be looking at shower activity primarily west of 35 as we head into tomorrow morning. I'll walk you through the rest of the day and when those showers wrap up, coming up in my full forecast. Ken.
Okay, McKenna, thank you very much. We'll see you in a little bit. Prompter. Developing tonight, 2 men are in critical condition after a shooting at a Houston area Kroger store. First responders say they received multiple reports of a shooting inside the store in Cypress, which is northwest of Houston. Investigators say the shooting stemmed from a domestic disturbance between the 2 men. Police are working to figure out what exactly led up to the shooting. Closer to home, police are working to identify the 2 men who drowned after an apparent boating accident in an East Fort Worth pond. This all happened on private property off Cooks Lane before noon. Fort Worth Fire says a man fell into the water after his flat-bottomed boat overturned. Then a second man jumped in to try and rescue him. Unfortunately, though, both men, they did not survive. No word on what caused that boat to overturn. We still haven't heard from DART police on what caused a box truck to slam into a DART light rail train in downtown Dallas. There's the video from it. It happened this afternoon. DART says 5 DART riders were hurt. The driver of the truck was unharmed. Train service has since resumed.
I don't know, it's like emotion. I was like crying, literally crying. It was so emotional. And I don't know, I love my country, I love support them.
Well, that was the scene outside the stadium in Atlanta where a late rally over England propelled Argentina to the World Cup final. They're going to face Spain in hopes to secure the team's first back-to-back World Cup title. Kickoff is set for Sunday at 2 p.m. at New Jersey Stadium. And don't forget, the FIFA Fan Festival will still have a watch party at Fair Park in Dallas. You can gather there if you'd like to watch it among some fans locally. Before the World Cup even began, Airbnb encouraged homeowners to capitalize on the tournament by renting out their homes. But did it actually pay off? We sent our Aaron Jones to find out.
During the World Cup, Jennifer Smith's historic cottages in downtown McKinney became a home away from home for international soccer fans.
It has been a really sweet opportunity and much more than I expected.
Among her most memorable guests were visitors from Japan who told her they wanted an authentic Texas experience, one that included relaxing on a front porch swing and gathering around an outdoor fire pit. Smith welcomed them with a gift basket filled with local goodies.
They sent us a message and just appreciated it. They enjoyed trying everything.
Compared to last summer, Smith says the World Cup made a huge difference for her business.
And our net income was up 78%. in the month of June.
Airbnb says demand in North Texas surged during the tournament. After France advanced to face Spain in the semifinal, searches for local stays jumped nearly 300%.
I thought it would be maybe passive income plus, a little bonus, little more we would do, and it has been so much fun.
For anyone who sees your success and wants to get into the Airbnb business, what advice would you give them?
I would encourage them, first of all, do it.
Smith says Airbnb's built-in tools make managing her properties much easier than she initially expected.
So even with pricing, I can modify it, but I just let them take care with, they have an auto pricing, and it's worked out very well.
While she doesn't expect World Cup-sized crowds again anytime soon, she points out North Texas is constantly hosting major events that continue to bring guests to her properties.
The best part has been the relationship. So that's a lot of it, just to be able to just show people our Southern hospitality.
Smith says her World Cup guests are welcome back anytime. In McKinney, Aaron Jones, CBS News, Texas.